Welcome back everyone to my IDC 34 run. This is the third Swiss round where I'm up against MrDelacerna at the top of his screen who is playing Water Dark Nature Aggro. Meanwhile, I'm at the bottom of my screen playing Light Water Dark Hydro Hurricane with Kick Assault. MrDelacerna is going to win the die roll and lead things off with a Spinning Terror on turn 2. And it looks like next turn I'm gonna have a Miraculous Snare for it. He's gonna summon a second Spinning Terror here, and I'm gonna get a Gigapulse out of shields, discarding his Spiral Gate. I suppose he held on to it in case I summon a blocker. Now I'm gonna use Miraculous Snare on one of the Spinning Terrors, which I don't think he's taken access now because I don't think he plays Jewel Spiders. I don't remember, we'll have to see. And now he's just gonna play a Bronze Tribe on turn 4. And yeah, I'm just gonna snare his second Spinning Terror as well. And it looks like he has a play for 5 mana, which is an Ice Vapor. I don't know how many Ice Vapors he plays. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays a full playset, because Water Dark Nature Aggro usually struggles against control decks. But in this case, Hydro Hurricane can play around Ice Vapor a lot better than most controls. Also mainly because Hydro Hurricane is not actually a control, it's a mid-range control deck, so it's a mid-range before a control. Now I'm just gonna set up my Mystrias, and if he doesn't top deck an answer for it, I'm just gonna snowball, and I'm probably even gonna charge his Petrova to summon a second Mystrias so I can snowball even faster. Power doesn't really matter here because his Ice Vapor and Bronze Tribe are both 1000 power. So yeah, now every time a creature is played, I'm gonna be drawing 2 cards. So I'm gonna reach Hydro Hurricane very quickly in the span of maybe 2 or 3 turns. And yeah, it looks like I'm probably I may even summon a third Mystrias, so that's pretty wild to have 3 Mystrias on the field against a deck which cannot really get rid of them easily. At this rate I should reach Hydro Hurricane in at least 1 copy of Hydro in no time. And now he's just gonna play Gajirabu to get rid of one of my shields. And I've already reached Hydro Hurricane, so I can already bounce all of his mana. So I'm just gonna bounce all of his mana, and the Gajirabu, being the only creature that has more power than Laura Giga. Although there is also merit to bouncing Ice Vapor, so yeah, I'm gonna bounce Ice Vapor just so I don't have to suffer the effect every time I cast Hydro. Though there is merit. Well, I mean, bouncing a Gajirabu, I'm not really in a hurry to do that since I still have 2 shields. The Gajirabu is just gonna go in for a shield. I'm gonna sacrifice Laura Giga, which it's not that bad at all. I can even play double Paleolysis this turn. Or yeah, I can play a Paralysis, a Bilex, and a Miraculous Snare. Or draw into another Paralysis, that works as well. So I don't know why I snared the Gajira boot, but whatever. So now I'm just gonna break a bunch of shields, and next turn I can most likely finish him off. Now I'm just gonna cast Miraculous Plague and go in for the last two shields. And yeah, that was the first game. It was pretty brutal for him, me having all the mystery ass and him being unable to deal with them. So let's see if he's gonna have any luck in the second game. I'm actually thinking of charging Mystery S. That's interesting. Now he's gonna have a Bronze Tribe on turn 3. And I'm gonna play Energy Stream, getting another Mystery S. So at least now I have both Mystery S and Petrova. Well, at least I had Petrova before the Locomotive discarded it. But I'm gonna repay the favor and play a Giga Balza of my own to discard another Locomotive, it seems. He's just gonna play Quixotic here, and I'm gonna set up my Mystery S. And now we're back to the same position we were in the first game, where I play Mystery S and he likely doesn't have a way to answer it. He charged both of his Spiral Gates. And if he plays Soul Swap, he'd have to swap out with Bilex, which would give me another blocker as well. Looks like he's gonna go in with Quixotic. Actually this turn I'm gonna summon 2 Giga Slugs just to stand in the way of Gajira Boot and Quixotic. Now he's gonna play Aqua Hulkus. And he's just gonna attack with Quixotic. And I'm gonna block these creatures with the 2 Giga Slugs. They did their job. This turn I could charge the Paralysis and summon another Mystery Ass and 2 Laura Gigas, just to draw a bunch of cards. And now I already have Hydro Hurricane and Miraculous Plague, so this game is pretty much sealed at this point. That Locomotive missed the Hydro Hurricane, so doesn't look like there's gonna be a chance for him. I have 7 mana, I can summon another Laura Giga and just bounce all of his mana. I can bounce the 2000 power creature and all of the cards in his mana zone, and I can even think about going in, to be honest. And he does get an Aqua Surfer here. If he bounces a blocker, okay, so instead he chooses to bounce Giga Balza. That's fair, he doesn't want to lose to a 2-turn clock. And bouncing a Laura Giga doesn't really do much because it only costs 1 mana. So this turn I'm probably gonna play Petrova, and actually let's see, Spiral Gate in Plague, yeah, that works as well. Just get rid of everything. And even a Surfer in the shield won't really help him, because this turn I'm gonna summon Giga Salt to have a pseudo speed attacker, and yeah, that's gonna be game. So yeah, that was the third match from IDC 34. You should see my deck list on the screen right now if you're interested. And until next time, see ya.